Hello, my sweet friends. Maggie here. I just finished a video for Flip Through Friday, but I wanted to do this one today because I said I would try to do it like every 10 days, 3 videos for the month. So today I'm doing Trovember, Treasure Trovember, and it's hashtag Trovember, Trovember. And this is a mixed media collage challenge. I just had wrote on here a note that she would believe it's sponsored by Kelly from Collage Lab, and she was on Heart to Heart last week. I put 12/12, but it was 11/12, I think. So yeah, it's a great I mean it's such an easy challenge. So this is Kelly from Collage Lab, Treasure Trovember, hashtag Trovember. And thank you, Kelly, and Collage Lab. Kelly represents Collage Lab for doing this. This is a lot of fun. I mean, just finding these images and creating your background of sorts. Okay, so this is where I left off last week, or last video. I did my first 10 challenges, or my first 10 prompts on grid, furniture, hops, or bounces. I put a frog, a body part, a hand, dots, something shiny. I put this piece of paper here, a beverage, a flower, a toy robot, my zigzags, and a hat. Okay. Now to this week's prompts are song, grudge, not this week's, but the next 10 or so that maybe it's actually 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 that I'm doing. Song, grunge, party, pattern in the kitchen, 3 triangles, a simic writing, something hot, and money. Okay, so song, I've got a piece of music here. I'm not going to lay these down like, you know, put this one here, and I'm just going to lay them down one at a time, as if I were just doing them, you know, a few days apart or every day, but at a different time. So I'm going to put my music right here. Okay, so that's song, and then grunge. Now, I know this isn't really grungy, but I don't typically do grunge. So this image just looked like grunge to me because it's chaotic. It's not, you know, really clean. The images are kind of all over the place. There's lots of measuring tapes in here. I'm sure that this, because of the significance here of the brain, and that there's all kinds of mathematical formulas on here, so I'm sure this illustration, which I got from, I think it's called American Illustrated or something, represents something totally different and very profound. But for me, it just looks grungy, and it may not, you might not think that, but we all have our own ways of interpreting things, I guess, and I'm not interpreting for the artistic quality. It's just that to me it looks grungy, so I don't know, where do I want to put it. Maybe I'll fill this gap in right here. Oh, of course my glue is just pouring out of here nonstop. I really need one of those glue presses. I gotta try to find me one. So I'm gonna put this in right up here. Okay, and the next is party. So when I was going through looking for images, this disco ball hit me, and I thought, oh, that looks like a party to me. So I'm gonna put it right down here. Oh, honestly, this glue. And then I have this pattern here. I'm not sure if this is like some animal pattern, print pattern, or if it's a, it kind of looks like snake skin to me in a way, but I don't know. I don't really know anything about. Okay. And in the kitchen, I've got this teapot, because that's where you would probably find a teapot, is in the kitchen. So you know I like full rice paper, and I love to put it in my journals. And one of my subscribers, she gave me a great idea. I had thought about, I wanted to add something to it when I was putting the glue on the tissue paper, but I couldn't think of, I thought about using glitter, but I thought, no, that's been kitchen. 3 triangles, where's my 3 triangles? So here are my 3 triangles. And Anemic writing, I think that's what this is. I did this myself. I guess I don't think I knew that that's what it was called, although it does kind of make sense if you break the word down. Okay. Something hot. I've got this candle. This image is really big. I think I need to cut this down a little bit. A candle is hot. And if you don't believe me, just light a candle and run your finger across it. You will quickly learn that candles are very hot. So my page is starting to get full. Very full. Now this seems to be collaging just for the sake of collaging and putting images down in no particular fashion. Just picking images and or you have prompts in this case, and just putting them down. I think this is a pretty cool way of doing it. Now the last one for today is money, and I could have cheated because this image does have packets of money in it, but I thought that was cheating, so I found these little money rolls, and I'm going to use these. Where do I want to put them? Because they don't take up too much room. There's one up here. So I kind of like this. You're not thinking about being beautiful. You're not thinking about creating a story. You're just simply putting images down. And I really like it. I mean, it's very chaotic. I know that. And of course, there's no rhyme or reason to it, but I don't think there's supposed to be a rhyme or reason to it. All right, so this is what I've got so far. There's only 10 more days left, so it's a third of the way through. And we'll see what the next 10 days prompts are, and I'll do a video on the 30th. Wow, how did this month flip by us so fast? Oh, it makes me want to cry. Literally makes me want to cry. My little sweetie pie will be 11 months old in 2 days, and she is almost walking. She is holding onto the side of her play area and walking around that, and she's trying to stand on her own, but she knows she's not ready to let loose yet. But she's tried it a couple of times, and she's even tried to stop it and clap her hands because, you know, she likes applause. So anyway, I'm sure she'll be walking before her 12-month is here, 12-month birthday or 1 year. All right, everyone. So thank you for being here with me today. I appreciate it. This is a lot of fun. If you haven't done this before, but you like to collage in just a random kind of a way, I'm sure this is supposed to teach us something. I just haven't learned it yet. Hopefully I will learn it. She puts out, you know, you can register. It's free. Not only subscribing, but registering, and she sends tips and things about collaging. And I'll be honest, I haven't had time to read them all. I have read some, but if you're interested in this, you can still join in. There's 10 days left, and you can catch up. The videos that give the prompts are very short, 2 to 2.5 minutes, or 1.5 to 2.5 to 3 minutes at the very most, for you to get your prompt, and you can catch up. I would be glad if you want me to list the prompts so far in my description box. I think that would be okay. If you want to join into this hashtag Trovember, if you're interested in seeing what other people are doing, just put in the hashtag Trovember, Trovember, and you can see what others are doing. So have a good rest of your day. I love you all so very much. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. If you like this video, please hit the like button. I'm starting to say, I've been hearing others say how important that is to YouTube, the algorithm, how they view your videos, how they view a creator's video. So hit the like button, and your comments, you know, I love your comments. So have a wonderful day. I love you all, and I will see you in the next one. But let me tell you to be kind, smile at a stranger, or do something else kind. It doesn't matter what it is. Be thankful or grateful for one thing, at least one thing. Even because sometimes when we're going through a problem or a situation comes into our lives, it's hard to be thankful for anything because we're so wrapped up in whatever the problem may be. But find one thing to be grateful for. It'll help to ease the burden of what's wrong. And do something that brings you joy, whatever that might be. Maybe crafting, maybe reading, maybe spending time with someone you really care about. reading, whatever it is, just find something that brings you joy. And I will see you in the next one. I love you all so much. Bye-bye. Bye.